grant? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I have no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. The spider has woven her web rather carefully. Over here, if you please.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I refer to Waldar. And many a time as Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time as the Magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell. Our laws dictate that your Majesty, thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for you. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the Magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Follow me, if you would. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, There's been a shift in the chain of command.
This place is awful dull.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
There are few places where I can let down my guard. Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knock. Got to focus. My head will roll if water goes awry. I'm getting cut open.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen. The one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes, tell me. Does that ring? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? It's all coming back to me now, which is to say, I've not a clue. But I can tell you what I'd do if I nicked a treasure like that. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my prize is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town. Might be worth a look, see?
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time. We may benefit from pursuing the information. I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fear... Impressive.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it and...
Mind moving along?
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Boy, keep your distance.
How about you? Have you some...
Make it quick. I ain't...
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
A short repose would do me a world of good.
Is there aught I can assist you?
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no.
We'd best report back. Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what...
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? And perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide. You have my support. How are we to get through this door?
Charge ahead maybe to rush headlong into this was excellent. I could have done no better.
Here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Over here! Come look!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream. Right you are.
This place is amazing.
The books ne'er seem to end.
Pray, follow me.
How many of their ilk must we defeat?
figured I had to thank you somehow.
It's been a hard day.
Such quietude.
We shall remain here.
Mighty names have been acting up of late.
Easy thing, making a living.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly... Oh, to think I'd me outside, then. If you can deliver...
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
Oh, I could use the rest.
Tis good to be reunited.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Now to report to Captain Brant.
Wished were always night. Learn where to sleep.
What should I do?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Would you mind coming over here?
I'd like a quiet life.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Might you spare a moment? Well met. You are cup. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vern. Worth. You know where to find me. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
While you're here, eh?
All this walking's made my... Over here, if you please.
The goblins, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least. The goblins' lair, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
There's our quarry now. Seems we were in the right place after all.
By your leave.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Outstanding.
A laudable result. Just what I would expect of the Arisen. Our efforts have been rewarded.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Do not forget that we work to serve the...
This isn't much to go on.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in all the...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
The road's at your left.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
G'day, sir.
Wish the roads were safe.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What ought I to do?
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
None shall harm this village.
Feels eerie with no one about. I see life as a journey, to be walked a day at a time.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Life is for the living, friend. Best to enjoy it.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep. Shallow waters are safe, but venture somewhere as deep as you are tall, and their dreadful red claws will drag you under. Becoming a feast for the brine isn't a pretty way to go, so take care when you pass by rivers and walk the shore, eh?
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? 'Tisn't easy travelling out in the world. Much obliged, sir.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me. Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard.
The prison is benumbed!
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
That was superb, Arisen. Well done. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
Follow me, if you would. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
What is true peace, I wonder?
No one can defend themselves with grapples like this.
At once, Master.
Shan't be evaded against this foe.
We have found the material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Master, do bear in mind that Ferrystone can shorten a long day's journey into a single instant.
You have my support.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Pray, follow me.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say, we forge on together for as long as we need.